Hello English credit recovery students, Mrs. Stoops here, and we are approaching, or we have approached, the halfway mark of our term in credit recovery. Remember, all credit recovery sessions run on an abbreviated schedule, so where you would usually be in a course for 16 weeks, we only have 8 weeks in our course, and it is self-paced. I'm sending you this video because you're currently failing my course. Sorry. And that means that if you don't pull up your grade by June 1st, which is the deadline for our course, you do not get the credit for this course. And this course is required by the state of Michigan in order to graduate. So it's a matter of urgency right now that you log in and follow through on some of these assignments that you've already received zeros for or are getting behind on. So I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough, especially parents, if you're watching this as well. This can help you guide your student through the process of getting into my course, and students, this can help you narrow down what you need to do. So here we are on the K-12 MGLVA landing page, and the first thing that you're going to want to do is go to classes. Once you're on classes, this is where you pick your English course. Now, you're going to see all English courses on mine, but this is where your set of courses are going to be. Ours is purple, and it ends, let me show you right here. See where this says English 106BG? We don't want that one, so if you have an A course, disregard it. Those courses are closed. But look at this one where it says 106BG. This is the style of course that you're going to want to look for. Now, you may not have 106. Perhaps you have 206. There's a 306BG and a 406. So we've got Literature and Composition 1, 2, American Lit, or Brit and World Lit. You pick the one that is on your screen. If you have more than one, just start with whatever's first and get going. So I'm just going to pick 206BG because that's the one that comes up first for me. And this is where you need to start. Click on grades, and once you click on grades, let me pull up another screen for you. Other screen pulled up for you. Once you pull up grades, you're going to see grade items like this. Let me move my face out of the way. You're going to see grade items like this on your screen. Any place where there is a 0 on top of the available amount of points for that assignment, those are the assignments that you were missing in order to stay on pace in this course and get it done by June 1st. So if you have a 0 listed, which if you're watching this video, you have a failing grade in my course, it is likely that you've got a 0. Then that is the assignment that you need to complete first. And down below, I have linked you to all of the documents where you see these links to your modules so that you can complete them. Down below in the description of this video, there are live links to those. All you have to do is click on your course and you will open up a page that's very similar to this and be able to click on the links on your screen in order to complete the work. Back to your course. When you are in this course, if you look on the grades and you see that you have a 0 on the pretest, this is crucial. I cannot explain to you how important this is. Parents, if you are looking at their grades and they have a 0 on this, they absolutely cannot pass this course without taking the pretest. So you need to click on pretest. And in order to gain access to anything in this course, it opens up the entire course for you. You have to complete the pretest. Now, if you pass the pretest with a 60% or better, you're done with my course. So this is kind of a big deal. Taking this test not only opens up the course for you if you don't pass it, but if you do pass it, then you know you don't have to waste your time in this course anymore. You've proven to me that you know the material, and that's all we need. I will send you a fancy letter that says you've passed. I will let your counselors know. It'll be added to your transcript, and all is good in the world. You've received the credit. If you don't pass, no big deal. That just means you don't know the material and you need to go through the course to earn the credit. No big deal, but you can't do that until you take an attempt on this pretest. You get one attempt on the pretest. That's because you either know the material or you don't. However, in everything else in my course, you have 3 attempts. So if you take the practical writing assignment, if you complete it and submit it, and you don't do hot on it, submit it again. All right, so the next thing that I want to open up for you then is some of these reading portions of your weekly work. So oftentimes I will put in your modules, it's got some before you read stuff going on here, and oftentimes I will put in here the actual reading passage for you. Let me get back to here. But sometimes you have to go to your textbook. In this particular one, you'll see that I put in the actual passage for you. You can see it right here. It's on your screen. You don't have to open your book. Sometimes you do have to open your book. And in this instance, if you have to open your book, you need to click on course materials. Now, I have your book linked in our weekly newsletter, which I'll show you in a minute. All you have to do is scroll down and click on your book. And then it's like, do you want the HTML or online? I always pick online because that's easier for me. And you wait for it to open up and you go to the page that it tells you to go to in your course. It's that easy. All right, parents and students alike, just so you know, I do a weekly newsletter. You click on this newsletter, it's in your course announcements. I don't know if I did that too quickly. In your class announcements every week, you will see what week we are on, and you will have a newsletter. Once you click on this live link right there, you are brought to our English newsletter, which has some helpful information for you. It tells you how much time we have left, tells you what week we are currently working on. It asks you to check your schedule because I've added particular classes on certain days that are required for those of you that are failing. And then it shows you what you have to do this week. For English 106, here is your audio, but we are reading The Outsiders for 2 weeks. Also your textbook. The Outsiders is in your course. The PDF, the audio, all in your course. You have to click around in those modules. You can't just look at it and think that it's going to magically appear. As much as I want to sprinkle magic fairy dust on your course and make everything come alive for you, you got to put in a little effort. 206BG, you're reading the Pearl for 2 weeks as well. Here's your textbook, but the audio is in your course. 306, you are reading Our Town, audio in your course. You're reading it for 2 weeks. Your textbook is always linked here in your newsletter. And my seniors, you only have a couple days left in my course if we're being fair. 20th is your absolute last day to turn in work for me. And that's our finals week. So, I mean, you've got to get it done. You're reading Romeo and Juliet for 2 weeks, and that is your last unit. Once a week, you need to come to my session, Monday through Thursday at 1:30, just to check in. If you have an elective at that time, that's fine. Just come see me when you can, or check in with me by email. Hey, Ms. Stoops, I couldn't make it today. I'll try to be there on Thursday, or send me an email. I can't make it any day. I've got required sessions every day. No problem. We can set up a one-on-one time too, where it's just a 5-minute check-in. You just need to communicate with me if you can't do this. This also earns you extra credit points. So if you think that you are coming close to not passing, get the extra credit points here. And then, of course, attendance. Once you have shown me that you have read this and you have gone to your course and you've worked through it and you've looked at everything that comes above, just click on this link and fill it in. You don't even have to open it. If you're confused, parents or students alike, if you're confused about how credit recovery works, here's a quick video for you. Here are some more details. Here's how you take your pretest. I try to give you everything that you need in one spot. Please text me 231-794-2609 if you need anything. Email me. Just get to work because I am starting to panic for you.